spoken word, so it is innately not funny. So it's not sorry. So the theme was fear, and I go to Fordham right now. Anyway. And I am an environmental studies major, and so with this election, like, there's a whole lot of like shit going on with like people, but like I don't really care about people. Like, I'm more earthy stuff. Please, I'm a good person, I promise. So my biggest fear for this election was about the environment, so I wrote my poem on that. Don't call me the Lorax. I don't speak for the trees. They can speak for themselves. If you just stop and feel the breeze, they're so delicately crafted for your ears. Leaf by leaf, cell by cell, they build themselves up and out of the shell and protects them from pests who want to dwell in their chest, use their ring fingers to nest in their broken oaken shoulder crests, as if any of that matters when we need post-it notes and Christmas pines. Don't pine after the dead, or if you do, get in line. Don't call me an activist. I'm a pacifist with an agenda. At best, I'll write a memorandum with a clenched fist. I'll spit the rhetoric and fact, condemn big oil and flat tax of the companies who poison the grandkids you haven't even met yet. Flashback, summer 2011. My toes in the sand with the wrinkles of my hand mingling with buried black tar. And the bar on the beach had a new mojito called the Deep Water. As if laughing about it will nix the bottom of a fixable problem, my drink should not be able to stick to the tide. Washed up black death, the last breath of a dying Delta and corporate America. Don't call me a radical. I had Girl Scout trips in a swamp that once was covered with life, but now it's a levee below. No one hears a cry when Kim K's got a new show. I'll show you the stumps, the spills, the ambitions that kill this one shot we've got on a planet that rots in a radioactive oven of soot and apathy. We've overlooked nature's silence, mistook it and responded with violence. Just because the ocean doesn't scream doesn't mean we didn't hurt it. Don't call me crazy. It's not my goal to create panic or rage on the impossible. This isn't a myth from China. It's confrontationally probable that my great-grandchildren will have to take swim lessons to visit my childhood home. We've grown complacent, accepted defeat, that into the ocean goes New Orleans. Fuck that, call me Jean Lafitte. I'm stealing it back, wielding a sword sharpened by my fear. Don't get in my way, or this is the last thing you will hear. I am terrified that my tricentennial city will end up sharing a zip code with Atlantis. If you saw it, if you felt it, just to think about it makes my stomach sink around it. I caught a strain of terror from the mosquitoes and the flood that one day when I go home, my porch will be mud. But fear's tail is hope, which is much more pleasant to talk about. And I am stepping out of this mess and saying that without a doubt, I do have hope in people, and I somehow have hope in this government that we can fix this. Please call me an optimist.